I waited for you yesterday.
Hey, what's up guys? Nick Pal here once again, coming to you from my awesome dorm room where I will be leaving tomorrow at noon to go on a concert band tour. So yeah, this is the last review that I will be filming for this, but it may not be the last one in the series as I assign the books. So, yeah. This week's book is Achebe is No Longer at Ease. If you recognize the author, which you should if you watch my reviews, which most of you don't probably. He wrote Things Fall Apart, which I reviewed a few books back, and this is the sequel to that. And so, yeah, it's a different edition than the first one, but like with Palace Walk, you can get the complete trilogy in the Everman's edition, which will have all 3 books in it in one complete set. Going onwards. Characters. We have 4 characters in the book. First one is Obi Okonkwo. If you recognize Okonkwo, this guy is his grandson. And it's about 1950 or so, and so Europeans are beginning to move out of their territories in Africa and the Middle East at this point, and some in Asia. Obi is the first person from his Nigerian village to go to Europe to get a formal education, and the book starts out with him coming back from that. Once he gets back, he's given a government job in which he is consistently pressured to take bribes from his customers. Second person is Clara. She is Obi's girlfriend and is a very important character in the novel because he interacts with her more than anyone. She is also educated like Obi, but she is more rooted in her traditional heritage than Obi is. Third is Isaac Okonkwo. This guy was Okonkwo's son. Noboy, I think is what you call him. Is what his name is. I don't remember. But once he became Christianized, he changed his name to Isaac, so that is how that came to be. He is kind of a mixture of both traditional and modern. He likes to keep traditional ideas, but in terms of religion, he has moved on to Christianity. So, that's kind of an interesting thing to see during his scenes. Lastly is Joseph. He is Obi's friend and kind of helps him out in times of need, kind of like Obi Erka was to Okonkwo. And he also allows Obi to live with him, so that's kind of a nice bonus. A plot. The story begins, like I said, with Obi returning from Europe and shows the readers how he ended up with Clara. It's kind of a funny relationship twist that happens with them. They soon fall in love with each other, but traditional ideas and values of mainly Okonkwo's family kind of put some pressure on them and potentially stop their marriage. The book itself is approximately 194 pages, so yeah, it's not a long read. The chapters go pretty quick, so it's kind of nice. Themes. We got 3 themes I just kind of whipped out really quick because I want to get through this. You got love, you got traditional society, and you got right versus wrong. In terms of love, you got Obi and Clara, and deciding which one's more important, love or traditional values. That also goes into the traditional part, but that mainly deals with Obi's father and also his mother in some aspects, who I didn't list, but she's not as important a character as Isaac is. And lastly, we have right versus wrong. This goes with Obi and his bribes. Throughout the majority of the novel, Obi refuses all the bribes, but most people normally take them, although they are outlawed. So it's Obi kind of struggling with what's the right thing to do here. So yeah, finally we have enjoyment. I enjoyed reading this book very much. I read it basically directly after Things Fall Apart, which was really nice because I got to remember the little kind of Easter eggs that were in it from Things Fall Apart. And if you read Things Fall Apart and think it's going to be something like that, it's not at all. This is more kind of a love story in some aspects. So Things Fall Apart and No Longer at Ease are 2 different types of books, so keep that in mind if you're going to read it. Obi's character himself develops in some interesting ways, but it is also kind of cool to see him fall from the peak of his career down to the bottom. plot runs smoothly enough, and Obi's conversations with his father kind of reflect on events that happened in the first book. So yeah, I recommend this if you enjoy Things Fall Apart or are a fan of Achebe's novels. And yes, that's it. So yeah, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. I believe that the last few reviews have been pretty short, so I apologize for that. But I don't know, they're just getting shorter for some reason. But I'm still reading them, loving them. And ask questions in the comments without spoiling anything, or just message me or send me a video response if you so choose for any of this stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go. I have band tour, so I need to pack. So yeah, I'll be editing these over then, and I don't know when I'll release them. Yeah, my name is still Nick Pell, and as always, my good people, keep on reading. What should I